played just a real up-tempo style all season. And one of the things that Coach Snyder was really worried about was how well Dakota would play transition defense. They like to play up-tempo.
Maybe just a step quicker. Stiefel off the inbound. No good. Rebound Moceri. Cougars look to run. Moceri in transition. Takes it in on Macy and scores.
But the one thing the Cougars have been tonight has been resilient.
Moceri, pull up, tough shot, rattles out. Kwiatkowski couldn't control. Jimmy got it back underneath Ollie. Ollie up and under.
Again, both teams selling out on the glass. Follow Steve Alford back in the day with Indiana, and Stevenson got caught there holding on to a jersey on one of those screens.
You get another look at the last Cougar basket. The Brian Ollie layup in tight. DHS has the ball right now. Brian Ollie, Cougars back the other way. Moceri, hard to the hole, can't get the roll, but he'll shoot two.
I think Brian Ollie showed there a little bit why Dakota thinks they have an advantage against Stevenson in that half-court game, because even though they were able to get free for that layup opportunity, that helped defense and close just equally as quick and contest that layup with a blocked shot.
Jimmy at the line for a pair, hits on the first. Get another look here at the Moceri take to the basket and the hard foul, and the nature of that play, John, indicates to me that Jimmy senses the fact that his opportunities are going to be limited, and if he can get to the basket, even draw a foul and have a chance to shoot foul shots, he's going to take it aggressively. Tipped by Ollie, no good, got it back, stuck it back again, can't get it over the front rim. Every time the Cougars claw their way back into the ball game, the Titans have an answer. They had their lead trimmed to 2, and they've responded with a run, but Moceri hits for 3.
There's an example we've been talking about with the Jimmy Moceri. You know, the guy, Alba Fozzie has to play off of him because he's been driving, and now he can shoot that 3, and that's how you create space as an offensive
Ollie
player.
misfires on the front end of the 1-and-1, but Stallings keeps it alive. Foul line jumper from Moceri off the glass.
And I really think that speaks a lot to the resiliency when you said earlier that Dakota.
Near
I'm not going to say my math skills are excellent, but I'm going to say that Bobby's given up some pounds to L.J. Robertson. And
I would say. Got a whistle, and we got a reach foul at the foul line. Moceri goes to the line for 1-and-1.
And yet, in talking to Coach Snyder this week, one of the things that he was real pleased with is last Friday night against Henry Ford, both TJ and Jimmy Moceri got into some early foul trouble in the first half, and really commented on how well Bobby and others had come in and played in those situations, and were able to play at a high level and maintain, you know, the kind of competitive basketball they want to play.
Jimmy gets the roll and ekes home the first. Well, Nadim Abufawas also goes to the bench with 3 fouls. He averages 7.4 points per game, and was certainly a spark plug in the early going. So both point guards in foul trouble here in this first half as Jimmy makes good on the second.
I think his points are misleading because Abufawas may only score 7 a game, but he creates a lot more than 7 points a game.
Moceri wakes his way through traffic into the front court, lays it up, lays it in, and the Cougars lead 29-28 with 2 to play in the second quarter.
Making sure that Danny Stiefel didn't even get a shot opportunity, though.
Here you see just a fantastic effort by Jimmy Moceri, keeping this ball alive, pushing it up the floor, and getting the bucket. Give his team their first lead. Now Stiefel at the line for 2. Rattles it out. Back and forth we go here for the final 60 seconds of this half. Tied at 31, and a foul against Macy.
Well, that previous shot that Danny Stiefel got was a lot of what we saw last year. Just a wide open catch, get your feet set and shoot. He almost knocked down that 3, but that's the kind of shot that Dakota hasn't given him very often tonight. In fact, that's really the first one that I can remember in this first half that he's had just nobody around him catch and shoot.
Moceri at the line for 1-and-1, hits on the first. Cougars once again lead by 1.
Now, considering they were down 6 at the about the 6-minute mark of this second period, and started the second period down 8. This has
Fire
been
from
quite a
inside
turnaround.
the three-point line and hits to tie it. Moceri uncorks the full court shot off the back of the iron. Holy cow! And 16 minutes after this one starts, we're right back where we began. All knotted at 33. 33. TJ, front court. TJ pulls up. Can't get the roll. Petersmark battled for the rebound, kept it alive for Moceri. Got it back from Moceri, lays it in.
See, I like Kyle's attempt, though, there. He wasn't worried about the foul. He wasn't worried about the...
Bounce pass that time by Gore into the leg of a Stevenson defender. Stiefel spinning wildly, misfires. TJ with a rebound. Here's Moceri teeing the quick three. Count it for three. Boy, he's got such a quick release when he gets any kind of space. Here's Gore. Hands to Moceri. Jimmy, a little shake and bake, stutter step underneath. He'll go to the line for a pair.
As long as Jimmy continues to make those plays there, one, he's going to get himself to the free throw line. He's going to draw some Stevenson players into foul trouble, which is a good thing all the way around. But that's going to continue to open up that three-point shot. It's not like Stevenson doesn't know he's a great shooter. It's just that they have to take away the layups and the interior plays first. And if you're going to give something up, you got to give up the jump shot. And that's a real uncharacteristic miss from Jimmy there, the free throw line. You still got to stick with that.
I think it's a chance for redemption here to cut the lead to 1. And he does. Moceri now has an even 20 for the ball game. He's got 14. Draws his ball club even at 45. 2 minutes to play here, third quarter. Moceri off the Stalin screen for 3. Jimmy answers.
You can't stop them, match them, point for point. But let's see what Marcus Lancaster does
three
here.
on the way, no good. Petersmark kept it alive for Jimmy Moceri. Minute and a half to play. Cougars leading by 3. Moceri fires it underneath for Lancaster. Lays it up and in. Lancaster, we'll take another look at the Lancaster basket here. Marcus Lancaster with some key minutes here for Dakota. Against some contact. Petersmark again is there to corral a loose ball. Here's Gore. Moceri open for 3. Count it for 3! Jimmy Moceri for 3 from the corner, and the Cougars lead now by 10. Timeout, Stevenson.
One of the things that you see running back down the floor that has been hidden in the game with all the foul trouble that Stevenson's been in, and that is that Danny Stiefel has now been allowed to come off the floor and get any kind of a rest. He's been forced to stay in the game, and he's chasing Jimmy Moceri around, and he's exhausted. And you're going to see it right here.
Get a chance to look at the replay here with my mature adult voice.
So look at all that space that he has. Danny comes in there late. Way too late for that quick release that Jimmy Moceri has. But one of the things that we got to see from up here is that you can see it on his face right now coming down, the disgust, and looking at Coach Lurch and just say, I'm exhausted.
Back within 9. LJ with 19. Moceri front court, here's Gore. Calls the offense, Bobby Finelli.
That's a season high for LJ Robinson. Talk about
here's
somebody
Finelli
came to
for
play.
3, Bobby Finelli! Bobby Finelli with 2 huge baskets. There's another look at the Finelli 3 from the corner as Moceri draws double coverage. Bobby hits.
Just winning all the hustle plays.
That was the Titans in the first quarter. It's been the Cougars for the last 2.5. Here's Moceri. Gore open in the right corner. He'll fire the 3 and hit. TJ Gore for 3.
Abafazo. They don't have the guy that can stick with TJ. You see him getting wide open here in the corner. Sets his feet, does a great job. Knocks down a 3. But he's been involved in a lot of the big plays here all the way down the floor. I'm out only in a sense to set up a basic play. And that's what zone defenses do to teams. They force you into jump shooting. And if it's hard, you know, to come right out of the game hot and knock down jump shots, especially 3-pointers. When you get into a flow, your offense set up. Real nice job of decision making as a point guard.
Meister for 3. No good. Rebound Moceri. Peters mark, Ali, Gore, and Moceri here to open the second quarter. Here's Jimmy with the quick three from the corner. Such a quick release. Turn it over, ill-advised pass there down the baseline for TJ. Doug Wallace set to return. Ali with good defense though that time. Forces the wild miss, and here comes Jimmy Moceri. He cruises through the defense. Turns and hits.
Both guards
unusual. Cougars by 17 as Williams pulls up against Gore. Body's hitting the floor. Gore pushes it ahead to Moceri. Squares for three. It's good. We get another look here at the Moceri three in transition. I'll tell you what, that's a shooting instructional video if I've ever seen one there.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful
feet
form.
set.
5 seconds to play. Champagne in trouble against Stallings. The forced three at the buzzer by Griffin, partially blocked. In a physical game. Here's Moceri for three. From Gore. He has 13.
But if the team is down 20, one of the things that you had to talk about at halftime was get back into the game by scoring when the clock is stopped. And the only way to
movement over last year as we see Jimmy's three again from the corner. Gets the beat set. Nothing but net. Possession as Columbus Williams couldn't get the roll. Lost Kwiatkowski for most of that quarter as well. Here's Stallings for three, back iron. Moceri up with it, he puts it on the floor and hits the deck. But will go to the line to shoot two. Turnover. And everything the Tars had done to get back into this ball game is quickly getting away from them here early in this fourth quarter. Moceri turns and hits. Try that last possession.
Jimmy a little off balance, but when you're a shooter, you believe everything will go in. And that's exactly what it does. It goes in. You know, in this timeout, though, you've got some enthusiasm. The atmosphere is a lot better.
Moceri outside against Coles, jumps into the lane, turned it over there nearly, got it back, rolled it home. Railsburg.
J-Mo. Yeah, you are.
You don't know what I was. shoot it when you want.
Outside right.
Nice
Moceri off the turnover. He'll push it against Noose. Flip it up and in! Jimmy Moceri with an acrobatic shot. And the Cougars out of this timeout with 4 straight. Coach Jamison wants to talk it over. And we'll go to a break. A 30-second timeout for the Huskies. Well, what a sequence there for Dakota. Couple of turnovers converted into 4 quick points and a 3-point lead.
Looked like Coach Schneider was going to argue about an over and back over here, and all of a sudden the ball bounced away, end up with a layup.
Well, we'll see Jimmy coming in, getting shoved, but still laying it in. And a lot of contact even before the shot there, but Jimmy finally breaks into the scoring column the hard way. Fast break. I hesitate to even call it a lay-in because it was anything but an easy layup, but great job there from the sophomore guard.
You were talking about 3 officials earlier. You've got a trail on that's going to be able to see this and maybe pick it up from this side. You've got an official way in the back. You saw him run through. Those calls aren't going to be made from down here very much because you've got another official right on it, and from his angle, it's hard to see that.
Gore gives it up to Sandrock, who finds Moceri. Wants the Paul screen, finds some space, gets the roll.
Got the shooter's touch on that. It just floated up. And
he's got one of the softest touches I've seen in covering these games. How many balls that he gets to hang on the rim and sort of bounce around a little bit. They always seem to find the bottom. And when he dribbles laterally across the width of the floor, gets it back, splits the defense, finds Sandrock underneath, who lost it, had it blocked, and now a whistle. Oh, it was a great pass from Moceri and a great opportunity for Sandrock. But Paul couldn't convert, then commits the foul. And he'll send Bowles to the line to shoot 2 as part of the double bonus. We see it again. Looks like Leonard did get a piece of that on the way
right now. Dakota, they cannot bring him in.
Get it in Moceri, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
They tried to bring Brueggemann in late, but once that huddle breaks and they're on the floor, they can't bring him in. He's got to stay on the sideline.
Foul against McKelvey. His first. Moceri goes to the line to shoot 2. first. Brueggemann returns. Nust and Martindale back for Port Huron Northern.
Oh, and they didn't get a guy in. Northern didn't get a guy in the rebound underneath. They got an open spot.
Moceri hits. He's got 5 seconds onto the clock. 6.3 to play in a 2-point ball game. Bazzi will run the baseline, and he gets it into Jimmy Moceri. And Jimmy is fouled by Martindale. Took 1.9 off the clock, and Moceri goes to the line. He'll shoot 2 more. Well, these two critical here. Makes both. It's a 4-point, 2-possession game.
Port Huron's going to pull everybody to the sideline, let them shoot the first one. Then they're going to come in.
The school.
That was great. Northern is over there for a timeout. You've got Dakota players in their huddle. One Dakota player decides to slide over to the huddle and just to see what was going on in the Port Huron Northern. Looked at him, said he got the whole thing down.
Cougars will empty the lane. They don't want to commit an over the back foul here, a loose ball foul. And Moceri hits the first. But to finish up there, John, wishing you a speedy recovery. You ready for golf season? And Jimmy makes good on both. 3 of 4 from the line. Ball tapped out of bounds. The Cougars will get it back. 65-61. And now I got to work on my good buddy John there to get me out of parent-teacher conferences for the rematch with Chippewa Valley in the semis. Bazzi. That's it. They're just going to run it out. And the Cougars prevail 65-61. So, a good win here for Dakota. And so the students congratulating their senior classmates. 10-point triumph at home. Bazzi top side. Gives it up to Gore. Cougars reset. Nice little screen roll there for Kwiatkowski from Moceri. That's in the pregame. Couldn't control. Ball goes out of bounds, and Dakota will keep it. Waiting for Jimmy Moceri to heat up. He's tried a couple of long threes. Unsuccessful. He'll fire another one, and you got to know he's going to knock down one eventually. Sophomore guard hits on the 3. And the Cougars out to their biggest lead so far in the early going, 11-7. Stick back, no good. Still alive. Cougars up with it. Another offensive board, though, for Port Huron. Run ahead. Bazzi up and under. The basket and the foul. Cougars running. Kyle Bazzi out in front of the pack. Kyle a little under the weather today, but hustling down the floor, and he draws the whistle against Banks, and that's Banks' 3rd foul. Being solved right now by the Big Reds. Here's Moceri, little stutter step, pulls it back out, dumps it in Kwiatkowski. He'll wheel on Stewart, lay it up, Dakota. TJ Gore. Backs it out, resets, Harrison outside right. Dumping inside Bazzi. He lays it off the window, and the Cougars are back in front. Big Reds back out to a 5-point lead. Gore swings at Moceri. Works off the Sandrock screen. They'll leave him open, and he'll make him pay. Now Jimmy and Nist is left in the second half. Saddled with foul trouble. Quick whistle on Pinson. Moceri will trot to the line, and Jimmy Moceri proves he is human. And there you see Coach Snyder talking with Kevin. Give him a pat on the back, though. And then back to Jimmy, proving that he is human. And he had been on an incredible roll over the last several games and has had an absolutely outstanding season. Certainly not one of his better nights tonight. Has 6 points. But give credit to the remainder of these Cougars who have stepped up big time with their leading scorers struggling. 8-point advantage.
That's it, baby. Believe me, I'm gonna get him. It didn't go out? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I know Rodney can go pro, and so can Tony Dykes. You got it.
Tulio. Over to Lawson. And Gaius is wide open.
Nice steal.
Gaius with a swipe. Denoyer in the open court. He's got Lawson on his right. Lawson with it now. Nice block on defense.
Great.
We're inside.
Shake
Rebound by Kyle Bazzi.
Can't come up with it. Nice screen.
And we got a foul on Lawson.
I think that's on. You're right. It is on Lawson.
4:01 left in that first quarter. 8-2 in favor of the Spartans. Take a look here at the drive to the lane. And not a lot of contact there for that foul.
No, Lawson really stood his ground.
The worst thing you can do to get a foul is not really put much effort into it and put a hand in as the guy's driving to the lane, because you're going to get called 9 times out of 10. They see that lazy hand come in there. First shot falls. And we don't even have a 41 on our roster. 8-4 now. And Dakota comes right there.
Well, I think of Shane.
Nice dribbling.
Jimmy. Good job, good job. Get it in there, get it in there. Yeah! Get in there, yeah! Good job, Jimmy.